Good morning, I'm Mr. Brown. Today we're going to talk to you about the fourth theme of geography, which is human-environment interaction. Okay, and it's basically just what it says. Okay, how do humans interact or adapt to their environment? Okay, it's not more complex or complicated than that. So examples, okay? I'm giving you some simplified examples, could give you some more advanced examples, but basically we're taking a look at how do people adapt their environment throughout the world, okay? So examples, okay? So if I'm living in, say, Saudi Arabia, okay, then most likely I'm gonna have a house that has some kind of air conditioning or that is set up to take advantage of the natural cooling of nature, okay, to escape the heat, okay, because obviously in Saudi Arabia they have stifling heat. If I live in Alaska, okay, obviously one of my major concerns is, okay, heat. Okay, most of the year I'm going to need some kind of heating source to heat my house, okay, as well how I dress, okay? If I live in Alaska, I'm gonna dress much different than I would if I live in Saudi Arabia, okay? If I live in Alaska, then obviously I'm gonna need some heavy jackets and winter wear because most of the year it's cold. In Saudi Arabia, obviously, again, the heat is stifling and it's going to be warm most of the time. So you're probably not going to see people in Saudi Arabia wearing winter jackets. Okay, those are just some simplifications, trying to put it on a very base level of how people interact with their environment, okay? Some other things are farming, okay? And that's an example. So over time, throughout history, man interacted with the environment by learning how to farm, okay? By learning how to take advantage of the natural cycle of the earth, of plants growing, things of that nature. And so we started farming so that we could feed larger groups of people, okay? So that we didn't have to be hunters and gatherers, okay? We also learned how to manipulate rivers by building dams, okay, for flood control, okay? We built dams for flood control, but also for electricity. Okay, building roads, okay? Obviously, certain parts of the world, it's a huge advantage to have roads to get to these places, okay? This is another example, okay? Some other ways that we interact with our environment are things like recycling, okay? Many humans like to recycle, okay? But on the flip side of that, there's also the pollution part of it, okay? We as humans also pollute the environment as well. So you got to find a happy balance between adapting to the environment, or the environment adapting, getting the environment to adapt to us or adapt to your environment, but without ruining the environment. Okay, these are things that we're going to talk about later. But just to give you an idea, again, this is the basic part of it, is the concept of human-environment interaction. Okay, how do humans interact or adapt with the environment? Thank you.